Hello friends, welcome back to YouTube channel Maral Lifestyle. Today we are finally dropping the Antalya vlog and oh my god, where do I even start? So, you know me, I always try to find the smartest, most efficient route. We looked at the map, we saw a shorter road and we thought, yes, perfect, let's go. But it was a big mistake. Within the first 3 hours, I realized this was not a road trip. This was a survival experience. The phone signal gone. Completely gone. Like the universe just decided you are on your own now, girl. No Google Maps, no music, no nothing. And the road itself, okay, imagine you are in a mountain range, extremely high above sea level, winding left, winding right, then winding left again. We could not go faster than 30 kilometers per hour. 30, I mean. The road physically would not allow it. Every single turn was a new mystery. What around this corner, a cliff, a goat, what, who knows? So, guys, if you are watching this, we made it. Because in that moment, I felt like we had walked straight into the TV show From, where people just get stuck in a mysterious place and cannot leave. That was us. Stuck in the mountains, no signal, no speed, just pure adrenaline and very loud prayers. But spoiler alert, we survived, and honestly, looking back, those mountains we were absolutely insane, just not something I want to experience again. 30 kilometers per hour with zero signal, never again. And next time I will choose the longer road. I genuinely felt like I was inside the TV series. You know that moment in the show From, when the characters slowly realize something is wrong. They are moving, driving, trying to escape, but somehow they keep ending up in the same place. No signal, no explanation, no control. Just the unsettling feeling that the rules, no longer apply here. And I got a really big imagination. So just imagine what I felt like at that point. That's exactly how I felt. So we were driving but not really progressing. The map existed but it was useless. As I said, the signal was gone, and within it, the illusion of control also gone. In front, the scariest part, in my opinion, isn't the monsters, it's that quiet realization we are stuck and we don't know why. The psychological tension that surrendered to the unknown. I felt it in real life. And I wasn't joking because in that moment I didn't feel like a road trip. It felt like letting go, like accepting that the road decides now, not you. And then, thank God, we arrived. KEMER Beldibi. And guys, it was my first time I ever being there. And I'm not, and I'm not joking again. I say I fell in love within the first second of stepping out the car. The mountains, I cannot even describe it properly. They just surround you from every direction. Dramatic, green, and something about the reminded me so much of home of Ashgabat. But at that same time, there was this completely different, almost Los Angeles energy, like if Ashgabat and Los Angeles had a baby together and decided to raise it by the Mediterranean Sea. That is KEMER Beldibi. And then the humidity hits you. Wow, it wraps around you immediately. Coming from the dry climate, your body definitely notices it. Your hair, your skin, you just feel it in every breath. Not unpleasant, just very much there. And the sea, absolutely stunning. The color of the water, the way the mountains frame it, it looked like a painting. Genuinely, one of the most beautiful natural settings I have ever seen in my life. So, after taking in the views, we decided to explore, and first up was the local bazaar. And guys, within 2 minutes of walking in, I stopped and looked around and thought, wait, I'm in Russia right now? Everyone around me was speaking Russian. The signs, the conversation, the vendors, Russian. Russian. Привет, спасибо, как дела? It was honestly hilarious and very unexpected. So, Antalya is clearly a huge favorite for Russian tourists, and now I completely understand why. You know, and of course, I met a lot of friends from Russia in that vacation. So after the bazaar, we decided to go and see the actual city center of Antalya. And this is where I really fell for it as a city, not just as a holiday destination. Because Antalya is big, it is modern, it is clean, it is organized. So it does not feel like one of those places that only exist to serve tourists and has nothing underneath. The most that kind of vibe you may feel at the Bodrum and Fethiye. Maybe I never been in Fethiye, but my friends living there, and I guess like it's similar to Bodrum, but Antalya is different. It's as I said, is a huge. So it has a real life, real neighborhoods, real energy. And I remember thinking I could genuinely live here, not just visit, but live. That is the highest compliment I can give a city, in my opinion, because I live in Ankara, and Ankara is really, really clean, really organized city, and it is the capital of the Turkey. And after I saw Antalya, I thought to myself like, okay, I could live here, as I said. So it's not that I'm going to move there, but it's a recommendation for some people. If you like Sia, you may choose the city. And now I would like to talk about Schiller Coffee. While we were in the city center, we came across Schiller Coffee because I wanted to drink a real good tasted coffee, because I like to drink coffee. From the previous videos, you maybe understand that I can't start my day without a good cup of coffee. So Schiller Coffee, we went there, and if you haven't heard of it, let me tell you about, because it genuinely surprised me. Schiller is a specialty coffee brand based in Turkey, but I guess that the origin came from Germany, in my opinion, but I have to look for this information. So their slogan is the soul of espresso, and they take coffee very seriously, in my opinion. They have multiple locations across Antalya, as well as in Alaçatı and other cities. Also, you can buy their products online through their own store. And the coffee itself, it was my first time trying it, and I was genuinely impressed. The quality is really there. The vibe of place is very cozy, very European, which makes sense given a German-inspired name. If you are ever in Antalya, it's an absolute must-visit place, in my opinion. Go for the espresso, stay for the atmosphere, and just enjoy the vibe, because it has a beautiful view, as you see on the video. I came here again and again during my vacation to drink good tasted coffee, and even I packed the coffee while turning to my own city to drink it on the road again. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the sunburn on my face. I used 4 different sun protection products. You may see it in a previous vlog where I share with you my vacation beauty package mistakes, which I promised that I wouldn't repeat in the future the same mistakes. I will just pack a 3 or 4 items next time. I promise it. So I hopefully I'll do this. So guys, 4 different sunscreens. I was careful, and we went in September, which is supposed to be the gentler, softer time of the year. Not peak summer heat. I mean, it's not a June or July. And yet, Antalya said, no, 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 you are getting sunburned today, whether you like it or not. The Mediterranean sun does not negotiate, it does not care about your SPF, it just burns you. So, lesson I learned when I'm in Antalya, you need SPF 100 and a sun hat and possibly the full hazmat suit. You have been warned here. But honestly, despite the horror movie roads, the humidity, and the sunburn, this trip was everything I needed. It was my dream vacation. I was happy 100%, genuinely, completely happy. Antalya, I will be back with better sunscreen. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big like. It really helps the channel more than you know. And if you are new here, welcome to Maral Lifestyle world. Make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. We are growing this community together, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And talking about go back to Antalya, I want to share with you that this year I'm attending the International Astronautical Congress for the first time in my life, which is expected to be in Antalya, Turkey, October this year. I submitted 5 different abstracts across different categories developed with experts in their respective fields. But presenters are allowed to give a maximum of 2 presentations, and I'm so excited to share that the 2 abstracts are accepted. The first one is about the assessing humanity's readiness for contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. And the second one is titled Radiation-Induced Neurocognitive Risks, Psychological Adaptation and Legal Responsibility in Long-Duration Spaceflight.